Hi, I'm not too sure if anybody's on the live yet or anyone's going to come, but this will be posted up there. So I'm just going to say hi and I'll give a few minutes to see if anyone joins. And if you didn't get to come to the live yesterday, I apologize in advance about all my ums. This time I'm going to try to stay on my script a little bit more so I won't be bombarding you with my ums, which I just said. But okay, well, hi everyone and welcome to day one of our 5-day mindset workshop. So again, if you weren't here yesterday for the live and you didn't get a chance to see it, I'll tell you a little bit about myself and what this group is about. So I'm Lisa and I'm so excited to be on this journey with you. Okay, so over the years, I've worn many hats in the health and wellness world. I've been a personal trainer. I completed multiple certifications in transformational life and spiritual coaching. And I am continuously immersing myself in any kind of studying to do with wellness, fitness, health, spirituality, mindset. And this is my passion, and this is why I'm starting this group. So, but above all of that, all of my training, I'm someone who's walked the path of transformation myself. So, I've been through this. It was about maybe 5 years ago. I found myself in a dark place. I was unhappy. I was unmotivated. I didn't like anything about myself. I started noticing my body changing with age and premenopause, waking up in pools of sweat, which I don't know if any of you experienced that, but that's fun. And then feeling like, oh, geez, am I now at that point in my life? Am I like a golden girl? Because who didn't watch the Golden Girls when you were young, right? And, that's a hard pill to swallow when, you don't realize where all the time had gone. And I'm sure, you guys are all feeling the same because everyone I speak to that's in this age group feels the same way. So I was unhappy and I needed to figure out a way out of this because I'm the kind of person who was like, I am not going down. No. So life, throws curveballs to all of us, but I knew I had to make a change. And I hope you know that too, that this is why you're here and this is why you're watching this, is because you're ready for a change. So through all these small steps that I took, initially I was lost, but I started taking small steps and I turned my life around, physically, mentally, emotionally. And now I'm so passionate about helping others do the same. Because I know like when I speak to other people that there's so many people that feel stuck. And I believe that transformation starts from within. It really does, guys. And with the right mindset, anything is possible. And that's why we're starting this group with this workshop for mindset, because I'm telling you that this is where it all stems from. It's all stemming from your thoughts, okay? So this workshop is my way of sharing what I've learned and empowering you to take control of your own life, okay? So let's reset, let's refocus, and make 2025 the most incredible year yet. And I'm still saying my yums, even though I'm trying to stay on my script, guys, but that's just me. Okay, so today is the first day, and today, day one of the 5-day workshop, we're going to be looking at reflection and letting go. So, which is such an important first step in creating the life that you want. And you know what? It's nothing better than to start in the new year, right? Because everyone feels like, oh, you get a fresh start. It's a new year. So this is the perfect time to pause and reflect on where we've been. So, it's easy to just jump straight into setting goals. But before we do that, we need to take stock of what's worked for us, what hasn't, and what we're ready to release. Okay, so let's start by looking back at 2024. I want you to take some time and reflect, and I want you to think about the moments that made you proud. Anything you've done, like, you went to a class you were afraid to do, like you were afraid to, take that spin class, or, you volunteered and helped somebody else, something you're proud of. You spent more time on yourself. So I really want you to think back of those moments that made you proud, okay? And the next thing I want you to do is the challenge is you overcame in 2024. So, you know, you might not realize it, but I'm sure, you know, we all have challenges, and I'm sure you've had a few challenges that you don't even realize. You know, something like as easy as overcoming a loss, and I mean like maybe losing a job or a friendship or someone you loved passed away, you know, or even like recovering from an injury. If you had an injury and you had to recover from it, you know, that is a challenge that you overcame, you know, or even just adapting to like a new home, a new job, anything. That is a challenge you overcame. So you need to take stock and just reflect back on that. And then I want you to think about the lessons that you've learned. Like, did you learn any lessons this year? Did anything, you know, did you ask for help? Did you realize that maybe sometimes you need to ask for help? Because, you know, that's a lesson we learned. Or did you listen to your body? I know that's something that I have adapted in 2024. It was listening to my body and not, you know, trying to push it to its limits all the time. Did you learn how to communicate better, maybe with friends or with your spouse or a colleague at work? So these are the things that have shaped you and brought you to this point, just so you know, because we don't look back. We don't ever reflect. So this is what I want you to do on this first day of this workshop. So I want you to look back and I want you to reflect. Okay. But just as important as celebrating your wins, I also want you to recognize what you need to let go of. So maybe it's a habit that's holding you back, like holding grudges, or like, you know, you're a procrastinator, or you're an overthinker. Come on, who's not an overthinker? I'm an overthinker, I know that. Or how about some negative self-talk? Guys, we don't even realize we're doing it half of the time. Oh, I think most of the time, actually. I would say about 80% of the time of your negative self-talk, you don't even realize you're doing it. And I mean, well, I don't know where, it must have been ingrained in us from when we're young to put ourselves down, but we can be our biggest bullies in our minds. So I want you to like, think of these habits that are holding you back, because they are holding you back, okay? You know, maybe even a fear that's kept you stuck, like anything, like a fear to even start, like me, doing this, fearful, guys, fearful. Fear of judgment of other people, like, come on, who is not? This is why we don't do stuff, because we're always worried about what everyone else is going to think, but we need to just let that go, you know, that's something you need to reflect on, think about. A fear of change. You know, we all like to be comfortable all the time. There's, you know, many things, fears, you know, or even just self-doubt, you know, doubting ourselves. So letting go of these things creates space for new opportunities and growth. I want you to realize that, okay? So remember, we can't pour new energy into our lives if we're still carrying around what no longer serves us. So today is about honoring the past while making a conscious decision to move forward. That's what this first day of this workshop is. And I hope I'm just opening up your mind to all these things, you know? So, okay, so we're gonna start off this workshop. And I'm gonna give you a little project to do every day. And today is the day one. And I really hope that you do this, because it's going to help. You need to do this for yourself, okay? You need to do it for yourself. So first off, we need to know, before we dive into this journey together, I want to emphasize the power of writing things down, you know? I mean, like, get a notepad. I encourage you to grab a notepad or a journal to use throughout this workshop. And forever, guys, like I'm telling you, like this, you know, just a cheap little notepad. I'm sure you could find one around your house. This will be your space, you know, to answer your questions that we're going to explore through this workshop, reflect on thoughts, and, you know, and even capture your goals. So, and this is why it's important to write. I made a list here, guys, so that you understand why it is so important to write down your goals and everything, because it gives you clarity. You know, writing helps you process your thoughts and get clear on what you truly want. When you write it down, you know, you're writing it, you're looking at it, you see it, it's like tangible, it's there. 2, it helps you focus. You know, the answers you write down will serve as a roadmap. Okay, this is going to be like a roadmap, something that you're going to come back to. Look, it's going to remind you of your whys and keep you aligned with your goals. Okay, 3, accountability, guys. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm good at that. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to be your accountability coach. Seeing your goals in writing makes them real and gives you something tangible to work with. Just like I said, clarity and daily motivation. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I want you to put your notepad or your journal somewhere when you wake up in the morning that you see it. So maybe next to your toothbrush, because I hope you're brushing your teeth every morning. I'm in the dental space as well. Or next to your bedside, maybe on top of your phone. So the first thing you don't look at is your phone, but maybe your notebook. That's the first change you could do, because I'm telling you, that's a really good change. And this can be your personal notebook. It's going to be yours, which is so nice, Like, this is mine. Look, manifesting my dreams. That's what I titled mine. And I just write everything in here, everything that comes to my mind. But anyway, this is going to be your workshop book. So each morning, I want you to take a moment, and I want you to read what you've written. This simple habit will remind you of your vision, strengthen your belief in yourself, and keep you motivated to take action. Okay, I know it sounds simple, but I'm telling you, it works. It's going to become a powerful tool for you. Powerful, that you don't even realize what a piece of paper and a pen could do. So it is not going to be just only through this workshop, but beyond. It's a place where your transformation begins, and you're going to continue to grow. Okay. And this is just the beginning. We're always growing. So I want you to know that there's no end, we're always going to be growing. Okay. So if you haven't already grabbed a journal or notepad, keep it nearby, because you'll be able to capture these answers to the questions if you want, we're going to discuss right now, or you could write down your goals or track your progress. But I'm going to write it down for you so you guys can go back and read and write if you want. If I'm talking too fast, I don't know. I'm not a public speaker. I'm trying, but this is, I hope I'm not talking too fast, but you guys could ask me any questions, DM me if you have any questions about this first day on the workshop. And I'm going to try to keep it, short, because I know everyone's busy, right? So, and I don't want this to be like another thing that you have to worry about doing or stress. I want this just to be something you're doing for yourself. Okay. So here's what I'd like you to do. Okay. I want you, for reflection, like the things we just spoke about, I want you to write down 3 things you're proud of in 2024, right? We talk about like anything like volunteering, conquering a fear, sticking up for yourself, like, things that you accomplished, like personal growth moments, or anything that made you feel really good about yourself. That's a good thing. And even if it's something simple, just reflection. So write down 3 things that made you proud in 2024. And then the second thing I want you to do is I want you to write down things that are letting go. Okay, so write down 3 things that you're ready to let go. These could be like a habit, or a belief, or even situations that no longer align with who you want to become. Because remember, this is who you want to become. So like if you're a procrastinator, or if you make excuses all the time, or if you can't say no to nobody, these are things that, habits and beliefs that you just need to let go if you want to become the better person of, this better version of you. And I want you to take your time with this. Like, don't rush to answer these 2 questions. And that's it, just 2 questions. So 1 is reflection. So we're going to write down 3 things you're proud of in 2024. And they could be anything, accomplishments, personal growth. And 2, writing down 3 things that you're ready to release and let go of. Okay? We're going to let these go. These could be habits, beliefs, any kind of situation that no longer, I said, aligns with who you want to become. So I want you to take the time, and I want you to be honest with yourself. This is only for you. I'm not going to see this. No one else is going to see this. This is just for you, and I don't want you to overthink it either. Don't be an overthinker. Remember, that was one of them. This is just for you, okay? So I'm going to close this off. The first day of the 5-day mindset workshop, and I hope I didn't ramble on too much, guys, but I want you to really, I'm gonna say something here that could be, so letting go doesn't mean forgetting, okay? It means freeing yourself from what's weighing you down so you can move forward with clarity and purpose. I wrote that down. That's a mindset tip. I'll say it again. Listen, letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It means freeing yourself from what's weighing you down so you can move forward with clarity and purpose. Okay? So I love for you to share your reflections in the group if you want, because maybe it might help other people. If you want, you don't have to. If you feel comfortable, then, share it, because sometimes sharing, helps other people come out and actually admit theirs. And then, hearing each other's stories is very inspiring as well. It reminds us that we're not alone, right? That we're all feeling these kind of feelings. And if you want this workshop in an email format, please DM me your email address, like just in Messenger, or don't give me your email address in the comments because then other people will see it, and I don't know if you want to share it with everyone, but DM it to me and I can send you like a hard copy of it so you have it with a little bit of notes, because I made like a little PDF or a little email I could send you. And yeah, that's it. So thank you for showing up today and taking this first step. Remember, be so proud of yourself that you're doing this for yourself, okay? I really want you to be proud of yourself. Coming and doing this is the first step. And tomorrow, we're going to dive into setting intentions for 2025. So make sure to join me on day 2. And like I said, you don't have to come to these lives. They're going to be posted. They're going to stay up on the wall. So if you're not at the live and you're watching this, that's totally fine. But please do your homework. It's 2 questions, guys. Remember, we're going to reflections, 3 things, that you're proud of in 2024. So we're reflecting on 24, and then letting go, writing 3 things that you're going to let go for 2025. And thanks again for coming, guys. And I'm sorry if I said 5 million times again, but like I said, I'm not a public speaker and this is my first time. And I really hope that this has given you some insight and some hope that the best version of you is there. It's going to happen. 2025, guys. Love you.